Hey people, what's going on? Welcome to Be the Ant Preparedness, and we're back in the tactical minivan again. For those of you new to the channel, I do other videos. It's just it's just with my schedule. This is the little bit of time I have every day to kind of do my thing before it gets into time to deal with babies and yard work and all the stuff around the house and taking care of this, taking care of that. You guys know what I'm saying. We do have some stuff coming up. I'm hoping here next week get some stuff taken care of. I'm trying to rearrange the old bunker, whatever, to where we can do some filming in there, to where we can get into some stuff. Anyway, all that aside, one of the things I wanted to talk about today was what the biggest killers are going to be in shtf. A lot of you guys are already going to know this, but we're going to go over for any new people out there, so something to think about. We talk about prepping, storing this, storing that, and all this other good stuff. The big sexy thing that everybody likes is the boom booms, right? And all the gear that goes along with it. They're ultra high speed, tactical operator, bulletproof, chest, blah blah blah. Yeah, that stuff's fun. Okay, I mean, if we're being honest, yeah, it's fun. But at the end of the day, I don't believe that's going to be the most important thing that you're going to be worrying about. I believe that during an event, whatever type of event you're talking about, yeah, grid down, EMP, the societal collapse, economic collapse, whatever. One of the biggest things is we've been talking about, I've been preaching food here. I think you're going to see the majority of people, they're going to end up dying of starvation. People can go, yeah, 3 weeks, whatever it is, and you can live that long, yeah. But after about the first week, your body just doesn't want to move. And as far as going to get the food is going to be even tougher. I mean, you're still going to be able to move around and stuff, but your brain's not going to be functioning right. Yeah, your decision making is not going to be what it should be, and it's going to be kind of tough. Any of you that have practiced this have gone for a couple days without food, or my Christian brethren out there, if you've ever fasted for a few days, you can get a taste of this. Yeah, I think that's going to be the biggest one, or I should say one of the biggest ones. Right up there with starvation is going to be diseases, guys. Think about what happens whenever a natural disaster blows through an area, a hurricane or something like that. If you've got major flooding, yeah, disease is going to run rampant. Okay, you're not going to have proper facilities. People, hygiene's going to be a lot lower on the list than it is now. People are starving, right? So if they come across that can of fruit cocktail, they're going to yank it off and start digging in there with their dirty hands and shoving it in their mouth, right? Or people, you know, you got to have a plan for where the poo goes. If you don't have a plan for where the poo goes, you're going to be in trouble. But the hygiene is going to be low on the priority, and that's going to lead to a lot of diseases. A lot of the, if you guys have ever read the plagues of the Middle Ages and stuff like that, a lot of that stuff could be wiped out just by washing hands, you know what I mean? Soap is very, very important, and it's normally low on our prepping list, you know. Ammo number one, you know, then okay, now we'll worry about food, and now we're worried about the Band-Aids, and it's like, oh yeah, I gotta wash myself, like way down the line, right? So yeah, should be stockpiling all that stuff. Any soaps you can get right now, they're cheap, pick them up. I believe you're going to see, I'm not going to say it's going to be one of the leading causes, but I think you're going to see deaths due to animals, okay? Now, I don't believe, hold on, I'm not saying that you're going to get attacked by a tiger and he's going to eat you, okay? Could it happen? Maybe. I don't know. Crazy things happen, right? No, if we're starving and we're not keeping up on our hygiene, even our pets, okay, they're going to be starving too. So when they're going to be fighting us for any food that we have, that's our puppies and our kitties, right? Well, those animal bites are going to lead to infections, disease, things like that. And also, I've mentioned it on the channel before, but it bears repeating. We all love our pets, okay? Our dogs, our cats, we all do. Well, we do, okay. If you're not able to take care of yourself, you're definitely not able to take care of your pets. So what do you think most people are going to do? I think people are going to open the door and let them go, okay? We are in Ohio. We had here in Ohio, and this has been, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, maybe even 20 years ago. There was a person that kept a lot of the exotic pets, okay? Yeah, your tigers and your lions, your tigers, your barrel my, you know. And if I recall right, and this is what I'm remembering happened, they were terminally sick, and they knew that once they were gone, nobody could care for the animals, so they just opened the doors. And it was down southern Ohio, if I remember right. And I remember it was all over the news because they're sending animal control out there to try to get these. I think the guy did have like tigers and things like that. Try to get these big cats before they started causing havoc. So anyway, yeah, with just our pets, not even the exotic pets, dogs instinctively form packs. So you've got a lot of these dogs that the owner can't take care of them, so think they're being merciful and just let them go. Those dogs are going to revert to their instincts of forming packs, and now that Labrador or that Golden Retriever or that Boxer that you love is going to be out there hunting with the rest of the pack. And since you're going to have a lot of death from starvation, from diseases, things of that nature, I believe they're going to have a little bit to feed off of for a while, if you know what I mean. Not to get too in depth, but I think you guys can put two and two together, right? And as far as the animals, my concern is once that is no longer there, okay, you're dead and dying, they still got to eat, so they're going to be hunting. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. During shtf, yeah, you see that puppy out there walking down the street, I wouldn't mess with them too much. But people are starving, dog's going to be on the menu in a lot of homes, okay? So maybe it'll work itself out, okay? They eat on us, we eat on them, I don't know. But yeah, animals are going to cause issues for us. The starvation, the pestilence, yeah, everything. A lot of Bible terms, isn't that weird? A lot of that things. You are going to have, of course, your quote-unquote bad guys out there, your marauders, your raiders. I don't think that they are going to be one of the leading causes, though. I think it's just going to be natural things. People are starving, they're going to eat whatever they can find. They're going to take that animal that's been dead for a week and half eaten already, and they're going to be scavenged off of it just like everything else. They're going to be drinking water straight out of the creeks and right out of the lakes without purifying it first or filtering it at least. You're going to have a lot of that stuff. So just my take on it. Those are a couple of really the big ones that I see. Like I said, you'll have the bad guys, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as just the natural killers. You're going to have problems due to exposure. Any of you that live, it doesn't even have to be like north. You know, if you're talking Tennessee on up, yeah, I mean, now Carolina's on up, even Georgia. If you don't have any power to power your furnaces and you don't have a fireplace or a wood stove, you're going to get pretty daggone cold. The majority of the country gets down to dangerous temperatures in the wintertime, unless you're down in southern Florida or something like that where people got coats on when it's 60 degrees. I think you're going to have issues. No, we got us an ambulance. Hold on here. Let's let them by. Alright, ambulance gone. But anyway, exposure. That's why I try to tell a lot of people on here, I mention it all the time, those old clothes that are ratty and you're going to throw them out. I'd be stashing those someplace. They could very well come in handy for many different things. I've mentioned it on here a few times. Any old blankets, yeah, stash them away somewhere. You go to a yard sale, garage sale, thrift store, whatever, and you see sleeping bags or blankets or things like that. If they're affordable enough, grab as many as you can. Have totes and totes of those things. The emergency blankets, a lot of guys like using those. They work, they really do. You put one around you and it's instant. It's like, wow, this is crazy. The only problem with the emergency blankets is they don't breathe. So what that does is it traps the moisture against your skin, and whenever you have wet skin and it's cold out, you're talking about problems, right? That's why they say in the wintertime you don't want to exert yourself to the point of sweating if you're talking about being outdoors and stuff, because that sweat is going to just wick all of the heat right out of your body through evaporative cooling. So yeah, exposure is going to be another big one. Oh my goodness gracious, my kids are up to no good. Like always, right? So I will let y'all go. Comment down below, what else did I leave off here? I love hearing the comments. We got disease, we got starvation, we got the elements. What did I forget? Comment down below and we'll discuss it at a later time. So anyway, thanks a lot guys, and we'll talk to you after a while.